Dear lecturer and friends, we will present about knowledge management in Cradle Fund Sdn Bhd. Hello everyone! Purpose of this project. To approach students with the concept of knowledge management in organization, to educate students about how to analyze the processes involved in implementing knowledge management, how to evaluate various implementation and practical issues in knowledge management. Company background. About Cradle is deeply passionate about innovation and entrepreneurship. Malaysia's early-stage startup influencer, incorporated under the Ministry of Finance Malaysia, which is MOF, in 2003. Cradle has helped fund over 700 Malaysia tech startup and hold the highest commercialization rate among government grants. Cradle's product offerings are not only restricted to the money eat, but also include commercializations, support and coaching, and various other value-added services. In 2003 until 2018, Cradle has helped fund over 700 Malaysia tech startup and hold the highest commercialization rate amongst government grants in the country. CIP 300, or we call it as a Cradle Investment Program. The CIP 300 is a pre-seed program that provides a conditional grant and value-added assistance up to Ringgit Malaysia 300 million for entrepreneurs to kickstart innovative technology-based startup to develop and commercialization their products or services. Second product, or DEQ 800. DEQ 800 is the abbreviation for Direct Equity 800, a form of equity investment of up to Ringgit Malaysia 800 million for local tech startups. The third product of Cradle is CGP. CGP, or we call it as a Coach Growth Program. The CGP is a public-private partnership between Cradle Fund and Proficio, where Cradle are the program owner and the administrator, and the Proficio are the architect and the designer who conduct program implementation. The last product of Cradle, which is Cradle Seed Venture, or we call it as a CSV. CSV managed the Cradle Seed Venture Fund 1, a fund targeted as a partnership between the public and the private sector. CSV initiate Ringgit Malaysia 40 million fund at launch is from the Ministry of Finance of Malaysia and injected via Cradle Fund Sdn Bhd.
Activities knowledge management in Cradle, they have three, which is brainstorming, knowledge social network, and knowledge sharing session. For the brainstorming is a simple way of helping a group of people to generate new and unusual ideas. The process is actually split into two phase, which is divergence and convergence. During the divergence phase, everyone agrees to delay their judgment. For knowledge sharing session, in Cradle, every month there is a knowledge sharing session where each department will provide one topic to share with others college for knowledge sharing within 2 hours. In addition, every staff at Cradle should make at least two public speaking to improve communication skill among employees. For the knowledge social network, a social network is a group of people who share a common area of interest. Social network services are online systems that support social networking. In Cradle, they use two methods in social network, which is WhatsApp group and Facebook Live. Why Cradle use this tool? For brainstorming, it is appropriate when generating various options that go beyond the clear set. It can be organized very quickly and require very little in the way of the material. It is very resilient and the basic principle can be used in many ways. Knowledge social network. It is because it can be a powerful sharing tool for knowledge. A well-targeted network can give its members access to knowledge, connection, and highly relevant advice. In a business environment, knowledge sharing enables companies to have closer ties with customers and potential customers. For knowledge sharing session for company to achieve such as since it can facilitate decision-making capabilities, build learning organization through a learning routine, and finally, stimulates cultural change and innovation. For overall performance in a company, improve just when people do things differently.
Issue and challenges in Cradle. There are a few challenges faced by the company Cradle to create knowledge management in this company. Time management. Only corporate department will handle the knowledge sharing sessions. Making sure information is relevant and current. Culture that been created at the company. Encourage members of the community to share their knowledge. Suggestion and recommendations. A winning knowledge management program increases staff productivity, product and service quality, and deliverable consistency by capitalizing on intellectual and knowledge-based assets. We suggested a few recommendations for them to build a knowledge management to be implemented by them in the company, which is: first, select knowledge management team. Second, perform knowledge assessment and audit. Third, define the goals and objectives when have a knowledge management. Fourth, create online calendar. And the last one is reward staff with any achievement that they gets. Select knowledge management team. A project leader or KM manager needs to be identified and it's responsible for developing a knowledge strategy and business case. It is highly recommended that these individuals have some KM training or experiences. Perform knowledge assessment and audit. A good place to start a knowledge assessment is to identify the strengths and weaknesses in the organization's ability to leverage knowledge. One can examine the current situation in areas that are working well and areas that are not working well, which correspond to the enablers and obstacles to KM. Define a goals and objective when have a knowledge management. Define the goals and objectives to take into consideration each group who will affected. Meet with each of department head and other company leaders to discuss and clearly define the goals and objectives for knowledge management solution. Create online calendar. Improve communication and efficiency. Save time and boost your productivity. Balances out assignments. The benefit of sharing your calendar is ideal to startups. Picking the right calendar to share. Reward staff with any achievement that they gets. To motivate employees to share their knowledge is by rewarding them for their efforts. This could be a monetary compensation, but a more preferred one would be to give them rewards that have some gamification elements so that the ones who receive the reward are further motivated to keep on sharing knowledge.
As a conclusion, knowledge management will continue to contribute to the improved exploitation of the information and knowledge available to the company. Cradle Sindiran found that knowledge management is a complex which involve people and cultural issues, not just technology related. It is challenge for Cradle to maintain as organization knowledge repository by ensuring the KM process is continuously happen in the organization with current business challenge. Thanks for watching everyone.